Hi everyone, how we doing? Hello. Welcome to the stream. How we doing on this wonderful weekend? It was a wonderful weekend of Final Fantasy 14. How's it going? Howdy howdy. What's happening? How's everyone doing? Welcome in Zebby. Thank you for getting the first today. Nice work, nice work. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And thank you very much for resubscribing for 40 months at tier 1. Huge. Huge. Big numbers. Big numbers. Thank you. Thank you, Zebby. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, Atheria. You're not cooked, right? Cooked? Cooked? No, I don't think I'm cooked. Probably. At least not right now, anyway. Maybe later. Who knows? How you doing? Welcome in. Howdy, howdy. Zebby, thank you very much for the Buny check-in. I appreciate that. For collecting your little Bunies. And Neri as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for resubscribing for 24 months at tier 3. Huge. Neri, thank you. I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you for supporting the stream, both of you, Zebby and Neri. I hope you enjoy your bunny emotes, your ad-free viewing, and your extra channel points. Your extra channel points, which you're gonna need this year, guys. You're gonna need those channel points this year. We have some events coming up this year, and you're gonna want to have some channel points, as well as the game redeem. So, Watching the open, they keep talking about it being a heat wave. Oh yeah, it's hot here. Yeah, I've had the air conditioning on. I have been sitting in air conditioning. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna be sitting in the air conditioning, man. Ain't no fucking way I'm gonna sit and swelter in the heat, bro. Are you kidding me? I saw the map for Australia Day on the 26th, and the map is like heat wave. Like, all of Australia is just red. This is how hot it's gonna be in Australia. Red. 40 degrees here, I die. That's fucked up, cake. That is fucked up. Yeah, no, I have the air conditioning on. Is it gonna be more expensive? Yeah, it is. Do I really mind right now? No. I need to live a comfortable life. Plus, like, temperature control is important in, like, your house, because otherwise it can encourage mold growth if you don't, etc, etc. So yeah, also, like, I'll turn into mold if I get too hot. I don't know. I don't know. Welcome in, Crazy Pie. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you very much for the Buny check-in. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome, welcome. And Jackie, thank you very much for the bunny check-in. I hope you are well as well. And Neri. We know Neri's doing well. Always 10 out of 10. Welcome in. And Lenny, thank you for the bunny check-in. And Mr. Cake Eating Dragon with his Buny check-in and a 45 stream streak. Hell yeah. Welcome, welcome. G'day, Nax. Hope you're doing well today. Hiya. Hiya. Hello. Hello. Good news, bad news, guys. So we were talking recently about me doing a reading of George Orwell's Animal Farm. I was pretty sure it was public domain, right? So it's public domain in countries other than the US. So it's not public domain in the US right now. And the tricky thing with copyright laws is the entirety of the copyright laws. Copyright laws in their entirety are fucked up and terrible. It doesn't matter where you're from, copyright laws are awful. They're usually very difficult to understand, and the workarounds, messy. But you're not in the US, so it's fine, right? Well, it's funny it's interesting you say that, Lenny. But you know what is based in the US? Amazon. You know who owns Twitch? Amazon. So if I were to create a publication using Twitch's platform, is that a US-based publication? of a copyrighted work. Hi Ulti, welcome in. How you doing? Howdy, howdy. So I'm not in the US. No, but you're based in Australia. But I'm using a US platform. So the publication, so the video recording is stored with Twitch. No, but our lawyers say yes. AWS spokesperson. Don't think that matters, but I'm not a lawyer. Well, because it's the publication of the issue, right? So I can sit here and read a book out loud in Australia, but wherever I publish that is the problem. It could be okay. Am I willing to take that risk? I don't know. Second complication, the books were republished after 1940, 1945, whenever the original was published, there was a republication subsequent to that, which is not in the public domain. So I need to use the original version of the text, which I don't know how easy that's going to be to get. What's the worst case? The VOD gets taken down and I get a copyright strike. I could get copyright strike. So that would not be ideal. So alternatives, most likely you're correct though, could be used as a breach of law. Ambiguity, my old friend, alongside darkness. You could argue it, and that's the part that I'm worried about. Being correct isn't necessarily what I'm looking for here, because anyone can sue anyone for anything, right? I just don't want there to be any question about it. Like, maybe, yeah, I could be fine. Maybe, yeah, it would be fine for me to do that. Could someone turn around and argue that it's not? Yes. They could try. And they would have, you know, it would at least be a debate that you would have. You know, it wouldn't be something that you could dismiss outright. So some alternatives, you know, I come with alternatives. Also, hello, otherworldly patron, welcome in. How you doing? Hello, hello. So I do have now a redeem for Aesop's Fables, which are in public domain because they've been dead for 100 years. So Aesop's Fables are veritably public domain, without doubt, without question, in all jurisdictions that I'm worried about. Jane Austen is in public domain, and I do have some Jane Austen books. I have, for example, Pride and Prejudice. I also picked up today some poetry by Edgar Allan Poe. Other books that are in public domain include Frankenstein, Dracula, Alice in Wonderland. So, if we wanted to do a reading still, there are other options. Less, you know, directly relevant to current events options, but options for readings nonetheless. That's Aesop's watch. It's fine, he can't use it. It's mine now. It belonged to me. So, yeah, we'll vibe check it, see how it goes. But yeah, leaning towards like Dracula and Frankenstein, TBH, and Alice in Wonderland. Those seemed cool. Atheria's mad had lines. It's just her regular speaking. Wow. Wow. Can't believe you would do this. I don't know what you mean. Don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, that's my bad news bears. But good news is that you guys have a new redeem now. The Aesop's Fables are very short. So it would literally be like if someone redeemed it I would just sit there and read it then and there. They're what? Trying to find one. They're like a page, half a page. Some of them are literally like 3 sentences. Like I saw some are. It seems like more often than not they're about a page or half a page. The shorter ones are a bit rarer. It just happened that I opened at one that was really short. And then I do still have the Brothers Grimm stories as well, which are a little bit darker and very fucked up. So yeah, that's my update for you guys. I will think about what we want to do with readings. Maybe I'll make it a community goal and see if you guys want a full stream of it. What else? Oh yeah, we can talk about, do we want to talk about kind of what I am doing this year? I thought about it, so I kind of teased it yesterday, and then I thought about it, maybe I should actually give you guys a little bit more information. Because I have events planned for most of the year, and me telling you being like, oh yeah, you should save your points, like, what are you saving your points for? So I will let you know. So we are doing, I did announce we're doing an event for Valentine's Day. So there will be a Valentine's Day event. That'll be just a regular kind of day. I will be doing this year a stream on my birthday. And I will be doing a drawing stream. And you guys will be able to, there'll be a limited run of redeems for art from me for those who are first in, first served using channel points. I will also have my art commissions page set up on Ko-fi. So if you, because guess what? Hunter recently commissioned me to do art for him. I recently did a birthday PNG tuber for Hunter. And we spoke about it, and I said, hey, like, is it cool if I do this as a YCH? And Hunter's like, yep, fab. So, birthday YCH this year. There's a couple of variations, because I also did some other versions as well. So, there's 3 different birthday YCHs that will be coming in March. If you are not able to get one with channel points, or if you want to support me, or if you want more than one, so it'll be like there'll be a certain number of each YCH that you can get with channel points. You can only get one free one channel point YCH overall. So if you want, say, 2 different versions, then you could buy one and then redeem the channel points for the other one. So that will be available in March. I will be setting that up, and my birthday stream is in March. I was born in March. So that's happening in March. In April, there will be another YCH art stream for Easter. So again, same deal. There will be some available with channel points. The rest will be available on my Ko-fi for purchases YCHs, commissions. Then I can do them as PNG tubers as well. So the idea with the YCHs will just be generally that they're a PNG. But I will do an add-on if you want to make it into a PNG tuber. So there will be, I've sketched out the themes for that. So they're currently I've currently done 1 design with 2 options, like an A-B version. And I'm thinking about what other options we could have. And then, so that's April. May? Do I want to announce what May is? There will be an event in May. May we will have an event. I haven't clearly defined exactly what that's going to look like yet. It may be another YCH event. And then June. What are we doing in June? I don't think I've planned June, July yet. June, July, August, and September I have not fully planned yet. But I would like to do some Final Fantasy XIV YCH art. And so my plan is to do it somewhere around that time, or maybe I do a couple of days around those months for that kind of art. October we have Halloween, and November we have Friday the 13th. So those will be spooky, scary themed activities. Well, you know me, as spooky and scary as I'm gonna get. We're not playing full horror games, but we will do on-themed activities. And then December as well, which will be holiday themed. A serious question, are you going to be okay? This seems like a lot of stuff, and we know how you overwork yourself a lot. I will be okay, Lenny, because I've limited it to one. It'll be one stream per event. So it's not going to be, you know, several days a month where I do events. And a lot of these things are going to be pre-prepared, pre-planned, pre-done. So I've already done February and March's events. So I'm working on April's. So they're done in advance. All the work's done in advance. On-theme activities, aka FF14 seasonal event. True. That is true. I was thinking of like another YCH event, or even potentially a scary game. But yeah. So yeah, if you are interested in art by me, I know that I don't really... I am a little bit wishy-washy with my art and drawing, because, like, in terms of promoting it, because I don't really do it that often. But yeah, I do draw. I draw a bit, you know, mostly just for personal entertainment more than anything, but I think that doing some YCH art would be cool, and it is another way that I can help support my stream and keep my stream running while also providing another product or a service to people who are interested. So that is kind of the idea behind that, because the YCH commissions will stay up. So even if you miss out in the event, the YCHs will stay up there. I might limit them depending on, you know, interest and whatnot, but, you know, to not overdo it. It's not like, I'm not like Victor, who would get like 40 requests. I'm expecting like the free ones, and then like maybe one or two. So I'm not exactly expecting you guys to go absolutely ham with them. So, you know, I don't anticipate that it's going to be heaps of work for me to do them. But yeah, that's the plan. Especially the Final Fantasy XIV ones, I thought would be really, really cool to have just up if people want to get them any time of year, because they're not really seasonal based. And people like having their Final Fantasy XIV characters drawn, or, you know, FF14 themed stuff. But there you go. There's a little bit more detail of my plans for this year without going absolutely crazy on all the information. There are some things that I've planned that I have not told you, because I would like them to be a surprise, and because I haven't fully fleshed out the ideas yet or the plans. So that's the general gist. The general gist for the year, as well as the VODs being caught up to date, which I spoke about yesterday. And then should update your throne for no reason in particular. I appreciate that, Lenny. I appreciate that, Lenny. So yeah, the VODs should get caught up. One of the reasons that I'm looking at getting my VODs caught up to date with current timeline is because I'm thinking about moving to multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. And the reason for that is literally just because I spend so much time pushing my VODs from Twitch to YouTube, and I put so much effort into that for something that I'm like, maybe, like, what if it was just done automatically when I stop streaming? Like, what if when I stop streaming, it's already there? That's literally it. The discoverability for live streams on YouTube is bad. Like, that's not the reason I'm doing it. It's literally so that I can cut out a good portion of what I spend my time on behind the scenes, so that I can spend that time doing these events instead, or making videos, or I don't know, drawing, doing something different, streaming, instead of putting all this energy into that activity. So that's what I'm thinking of. We are literally months away from that. I cannot express to you how far away that is, because I have scheduled my VODs up until March, and we're still in backlog. Every single day a VOD is going up, and it's still in backlog as of March this year. And I keep streaming, so it just gets pushed further and further back. So we might not even been doing that until August, July. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows when or if that's even gonna happen. Maybe I try it, and then it's a complete and utter disaster, and so I don't do it. But I'll never know unless I try. You know, maybe I hate that process. Maybe I go back to the current process, but I think that it would be worth trying it out so that I can, yeah, spend time and effort into other content. What else? What else? I mean, we're hoping to finish Stormblood this year. That would be great if that happened. Ideally, that happens this year. But, anyway. That's probably enough yapping for me. I've been yapping for a while. Let's go to the video game. Here we are. We're in the video game. Look, we made it. You guys don't have to listen to the background noise of it in now. Backlog never ends. It really doesn't. It really does not. Okay, who wants to pick my gold saucer numbers? I need 4 numbers from 3 people. So, sorry, 3 people to provide me with 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I just randomized them before stream because I didn't have any tickets. I got consolation prizes on all of them. Hi, Victor. How you doing? Hello, hello. 6745. You got it. Alright, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 6, 7. Oh my god, 6, 7. I'm brain rotted. I'm brain rotted. Okay. One more. Hope you're doing well, Victor. Hello, hello. I was just talking about I'm gonna do some art streams this year. Can we ban streamer? What? At least I didn't do the hand movement. Not that you'd know if I did. Having a good weekend? I'm glad to hear that, Victor. That's awesome. Very good. You better not. Oh no. Yeah. Art streams? Yeah, I'm gonna do some for my birthday. And then I want to do some FF14 art too. My birthday. My birthday. That's still a while away though. Alright, I'll randomize it. 80-31. Done. Unless someone will do it. Alright. What are we doing? I've not planned anything. I spent all my time planning the entire year and 0 time planning this stream specifically. Hello? Oh, there we go. I have 73 allowances for leave, so we can do that tomorrow. Notice, have you been using the JPEG version of chatting stream? The JPEG version. Have I been? I don't know. Because it's got the... Oh, no, virtual camera. I want studio mode. Let's have a look. You know what? I'll just switch over to the chatting. Because there's the fire, but I've overlaid the fire. Because we had to do the fire separately. Because the fire was a pain in the butt. Because yeah, it can be like, no fire today. No coziness. It's too hot outside for cozy fire time. There's a video version of the background too. Did I read? Oh my god, I am using the JPEG version. What am I doing? What am I doing? I remember there was. You're right. I had it on the old screen. I redid all of my stuff. You're right. I used to use the other version. I did used to use the other version. But I fricked it up when I redid it. Not using the right one. I'm not using the right one. Why do I only have the JPEG in here? What am I? I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Where did I save that? Oh, let me go. Is the original still at the drive? Oh. Okay, it is. It's okay. I'm gonna re-download it. I sent it to you. Oh, it's okay, Victor. I got it. I found it. I found it. Thank you. Thank you, though. Thanks for letting me know. I did not even notice that. Oh my goodness. I'm not using the right one. Yeah, I'm not. Alright, we will be fixed momentarily. Victor's like, why the fuck is it not moving? What was in this file? Did I just add it wrong? Maybe I just added it wrong. I was having the Mandela effect. Did I animate that? How do I do it? I have to add it as a... No guys, we're fixing this right now. Oh, I have to add it as a media source. That's why. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, watch this. Oh. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! Look! It's fixed! I did used to have the animated one. I think when I redid my scenes, I added it as an image and it doesn't show you the MP4 file when you're adding a like media, like an image. So I didn't even see that there was an MP4 file in the folder. There we go. Thank you, Victor. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought I animated them and stuff. That's so much better, thank you. That's alright. It's, you know, it's endearing when there's a little bit of scuff, right? The scuff is endearing. isn't it? You guys have to agree with me. You're legally obligated to agree with me on that point. Sorry, I clinked my glasses. My glasses was clinked. Thank you, Cosmo. Thank you for agreeing with me. As you're under the contractual arrangement, I appreciate that. So, where are we in the story? I'm pretty sure we're in the Ruby Sea. Let's be honest, we're gonna be in the Ruby Sea probably all weekend. A samurai. Clink, clink. Clink, clink. I just clinked my coffee cup with my teacup. Oh my god, they touched. Hi, Scry. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yeah, okay, Ruby Sea. So we're basically stuck in the Ruby Sea because there are a lot of side quests in the Ruby Sea. But I think we do get to open with main story though. We do. There's no side quests right now. We get 3 main story quests. Exciting. Exciting. That's what we're here for. Is main story business. Thank you for the pets and for the Beauty check-in. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh shit. What happened? Hang on. Mix It Up did not start properly. I did not start Mix It Up properly. Shoot. Shoot, there's even more scuff that was undiscovered previously. What am I doing? It is what it is. Alright, I'll fix those up in between streams anyway. Oh dear. Oh no. What am I doing? Hang on, I just need to make a note of who I'm gonna be fixing these bunny check-ins for. And then I can do that in between streams. You know, I even opened up. It's because Mix It Up asked me for an update and I didn't realize. Because I did open it very specifically before I went live. I went, oh, I gotta make sure that I open Mix It Up so I don't fuck it all up. Whatever. MSQ, what a time to be watching. What a time to be here. Woohoo! Essentially where we are in the story right now, to summarize, we went to the fishing village last week, and the acting viceroy is currently holding court there, and she was being super mean to the villagers. She looks a lot like Evil Ath, so she's Evil Ath's sister. So Evil Ath's sister was holding court here, and she told the villager, there was a villager there, and he's like, I'd do anything for the Empire. And she goes, okay, shoot that man. And bro was like, Kami, forgive me. And then shoots the man. And she goes, awesome, great, loved that. Anyway, also, you need to shoot those people. And he went, that's my parents. She's like, I don't care, shoot them. And he goes, no, bitch! And then aims the gun at her, but then gets shot and dies. And we are hiding at the back. We're going, now would be a terrible time to intervene. We can't let the Garleans know that we're here. We're literally here to incite an uprising. It'd be a really bad idea for us to show ourselves. And Gasetsu says, I don't care. I must stop this. Go to the big tower to the east of here. That's the big tower, by the way. That's the big tower. He's like, go to the big tower east of here and they will help you. And we get here and it turns out it's the Confederacy, who are known for staying out of political disputes. So the Confederates are all like, we don't care. We're just trying not to piss off the Garleans too much, even though they've been really annoying. So we went, oh, that's frustrating. So we have a wander around, we stick our noses where our noses don't belong, and we find out that it's really the tensions with the Garleans and the Confederacy are already pretty dang high. And it's more of a matter of when, not if, the Garleans come after the Confederates. So now we're going to try and ingratiate ourselves with the Confederates by doing some odd jobs for them, so that they like us and shit. And then the plan, I assume, is that once we've done all their odd jobs, they're like, hey, you guys are not so bad, we'll help you. And then we go back to where Gosetsu is, and we break him out of custody. That's the plan. That's the summary. That's what we're doing. I hope that helped. I hope that was of assistance. So we can get started. Need to boop boop. So we'll start with Kajika. The Arrows of Misfortune. Kajika is nodding sagely in your direction. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I've a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Gyuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you are about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Gyuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Oof. That's kind of rough, honestly. He's like tinned peaches in custody. That's really funny. I'm trying to find the page. There we go. I'm trying to find it, but it's been too long. Retrieve what arrows you can from the carcass and bring me the meat of its tail. Do this, and you will have my gratitude. Okie dokie. Go get the thing. Oh. Stag. Presents! Woohoo! I wonder when the next FF event is. Villaintunes Day, I assume? Yeah, it'll be Villaintunes Day. Winning! Winning! I've honestly had a really good time editing out the previous seasonal quests for the YouTubes. It's kind of more like practice editing right now, getting into the swing of things, so that when I do more complicated stuff later, it's a bit easier. Recover the usable arrows. Done. Meeting on Tuesday, so I guess we find out then. Oh, what then? Ah, okay. I see. Maintenance Tuesday. I also need to do some PvP, guys. I have not done any PvP this season. I gotta do the PvP. Toggle! Happy boy! What a happy boy. Happy boy. He's a happy boy. happy boy. Yeah, I should probably do the PvP sooner rather than later. You know what I'm like. It'll be the last week and I'm going, hey guys, I'm rank 5 out of 20. Time to do all my PvP in 3 days. Not the ideal situation I want to be in. You have been away for some time. Perhaps in search of a young Gyuki corpse. I have. Here's your unbroken arrows. The shaft, fletching, and head of this arrow appear to be relatively undamaged. It reeks of dead Gyuki, though. Gyuki tail meat. This meat looks as good as it smells. Which is to say, not at all. Nasty. I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. Pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Gyuki as game. But as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows too must be reused when possible. A prudent measure became necessary, alas. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that must we take solace. And wayward travellers need not risk the ire of vengeful Gyuki by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. Guess you get Mog Tomes at the same time? Well, the Mog Tome event is finished, hasn't it? Oh, that's the same thing you said before. Alright, one favor down. Time to make another favor. Unless there's another Mog Tome event. I feel like it's been too soon for another Mog Tome event, though. Wait, it's on right now? Wait, what? No, this is the old one, isn't it? Am I Delulu? Release of patch. Yeah, no, this was ages ago. Yeah, from Tuesday. I'm Delulu. Okay, fine. The Last Voyage. Mog Tome usually happens in the last month of a patch. Gotcha. Interesting, I didn't know that. Also, how you doing, Noct? Howdy, howdy. The Last Voyage. Aranami is not a man accustomed to being kept waiting. You there? Aye, you? Have you seen a bumbling clod of an Aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He is late in returning. Strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. I sent the boy to patrol the region northwest of Heaven on High. If he is not there, then I know not where else he could be. Fellowship is an incredibly fun game. I've not heard of it. Yo, I straight up thought I could fly. It's just a sad day. Northwest of Heaven on High. Fellowship. All I think of is Lord of the Rings. That's a hunt mark for me. Don't mind if I do. Bonk. Hello, Mr. Aura. You better not be betraying the Confederates. You better not be a spy now. You cast about for the Confederate recruit, but see no one matching his description. These guys are interesting design. Eyes on the front, mouth on the side also. The mouth reminds me of Old Toss. Or the side mouth, rather. Okay, I know I don't need to fight you. I fought what I needed to fight. Leave me alone. You cast about for the Confederate recruit, but see no one matching his description. Where is he? Where is she? Where is she? You cast about for the Confederate recruit and spy at last a young Ori man lurking behind the rocks to the west. West. This way? Oh, over here. No, don't eat me. I'm baby. You like that boulder? That's a nice boulder. Who are you? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat, and pushed her out till the current claimed it. For the sea is our home, now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters, and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life, and placed her faith in us to live on. Yo, that's deep. That's deep, my man. Deep like the ocean. Deep as the water that she sailed out on. I have coffee today. I didn't even make tea. Oh, you know what I did? Guys, I left the house today. Crazy, I know. I went and hung out with Zebby. And I finally got a replacement kettle. So I don't have to cook water on the stove anymore. I can boil my water in a kettle like a civilized person. Finally. What a relief. Sweet relief. So yeah, in the break I can go make a cup of tea. I I can finally make a cup of tea whenever I want. So what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? What? All this time he was standing watch for the funeral vessel? Huh. So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick was I to judge him. It is good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Thanks. That's really interesting lore, though. About how they send their dead out on boats. And if the boat returns, it's because supposedly the spirit is restless. The Solace of the Sea. Afumi has no patience for seasick pirates. Kami take me. What kind of a pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? Huh? A new recruit from far-flung shores. Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Aokumo below and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly! The wind carries his cries to my ears, and I can stand them no longer. Bring the would-be pirate his medicine. She's mistaken us for a new recruit. I guess, to be fair, we are just wandering freely around this settlement. It's not like people just do that normally. Come at the behest of Afumi for medicine. My very best is yours for the taking. How pitiful the lot of this Doman, unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could raid a dozen ships while in his cups. Mayhap this one should return whence he came. Whoa. I've done my part, and you have your medicine. If you tarry, Afumi will hold only you accountable. That's cool. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not a real recruit, so... Okay, wait, he's on the other side of the island? How can you hear him on the other side of the island? Ah, good, we have Bulldozer to take us there. My very immersive Bulldozer. Bunny Bulldozer. Bam, 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 bam. Fuck, this is so silly. The Bulldozer is so silly. Oh. Be on the boat. The epic music for Bulldozer 2, also very funny. Seasick Doman recruit. What does it shift and shudder still? Landlubber's best mate. A sack full of victuals to help the would-be pirate keep his insides on the inside. That's some strong-ass bridge. True! Yeah, to hold the Bulldozer. It's the music of the land it's from. Nice. It's epic music. Medicines? Give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind, as is Afumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. I will not soon forget this kindness. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Chocobo! Look, I got the bunny chocobo now. I changed the outfit. Like a bunny ear chocobo. Look her up. Chocobo, chocobo. Also, it's purple too. Chocobos are so freaking cute. Aren't they just? Aren't they just? Maybe I can say what my Easter YCH is gonna be. But for Easter, I'm gonna do a YCH event. And I've done up a YCH with like patting a baby chocobo. I want to draw the chibi version one day for YCH. Hell yeah! Exactly. I can send you the sketch that I've done, Victor. But I was thinking of doing chocobo and then another creature from a different game. OCs but chocobos, hell yeah, love it. Love it. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes to the water, it is not long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He is hardly the first, after all. The captain, too, was once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took his land and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you, too, will renounce your ties and join us someday? I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tansui unfolded all. Think on my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. Tansui outed me. I'm a fake. I'm a fake. Tansui's like, that's not a recruit, actually. Okay, let's see if the others had any luck with helping people. Help them so they help us. Beep beep boop. Oh no, it's one more person to help. I gotta help one more. Alisaie. Alisaie's stones. Okay, what? I'm sorry, what? Alisaie's stones? Excuse me? You saying Alisaie's got balls? Because, I mean, not wrong. Alisaie's got some stones, that's for sure. I don't disagree. Alisaie is impressed by your industrious nature. You've been busy, haven't you? And now you're here to ask if I need help with anything? Now that you mention it, lately we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing, I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly. So happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of those rotting fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. Oh, and maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I would like. Okay, so it's a rescue mission as well. To be honest, I'm more worried about my mates than the sharks at this point. They should have come back by now. Okay, sun-ripened chum. Ugh. Dude, that would be stinky. Rotting fish. The putrid smell of this fish should draw any nearby sharks out of hiding. Fucking would draw me out of hiding. That's nasty. That's nasty. Sun-ripened chum is feral. Oh. The idea of the sharks just coming up onto the land is also very funny. If a shark walked on land, would it walk like this? And then it's just like 2 big, beefy legs. 2 stocky legs. Just running. More sharks over here, perhaps? Shark. Are you friendly? Okay, yeah, they're friendly. Stinky bird. Stinky bird. Bird stinky. You stinky. Stinky. Oh, no, no, no. You, not you. Not you. No, no, no. You guys are fine. You guys are cool. Don't eat me. Where's the other shark bait? Shark bait. Shark bait. Wait, where is the other shark bait? Maybe around here? I bet it's behind this rock. Shark bait? No, no shark bait. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. I see it. I think the cool thing about, sorry, I keep seeing the message there. I think the cool thing about like the idea of OCs as chocobos is that chocobos come in all sorts of colors, and then you can also have them wearing different outfits as well. So it's very feasible to do them in different outfits as an OC. Oh, sorry. Clinked my glass. I'll make tea in the next ad break, I think. Think of vote in on what I should play. Options are Space Marines 2, Days Gone, or Ghost of Tsushima. Like Ghost of Ghosts of Tsushima. I've heard that's really, really good. Uh-oh. Looks like they're in danger. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's a red Kojin. Sharp shell of the red. Oh, he's a big boy. Be praised. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? I have not. Damn. Before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked if we were Doman. They're Yotsu's catchers, I know it! First Isari, and now this. I've got to tell Rasho and the others. Ooh. What's your vote at then? Ghosts of Tsushima. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You can't cope with a foot of water. Alright. No worries, Tempest. No worries. Yeah, I heard it's a really good game. Big robot man. So, that Confederate said that the Kojin were Yotsuyu's catchers. Yotsuyu is Evil Ath's sister, the very pretty lady who we can totally fix. We can fix her. And she is the one killing everybody in the fishing village. And we want the Confederates' help to save Gusetsu from Yotsuyu. So maybe if the Confederates are having all of these problems with the Kojin catching the Domans of the Confederates, then they might actually help us. Like I said, it's a question of when, not if, the Garleans and the Confederates come to blows. Just trying to figure out which one to play, finish, and move on to the next one. Yeah. We've been keeping busy. How about... Oh no. You've got that look. What happened now? You've got that look? What now? What have you done? Drop it? Ah, there you are, Atheria. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a strong impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I am told. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Good job, Lise. I should like to think we have proven ourselves to be rather... Why do I get the feeling you have something important to tell me? Kojin mercenaries rounding up Doman Confederates. Surely Yotsuyu has crossed the line now. We must go and speak with Rasho immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least, I should like to think that he cannot. We'll see. We need to speak with Rasho immediately. What is Yotsuyu thinking? Kidnapping Confederates? She has to know they won't take this lying down. We won't take it lying down neither. I don't think she really cares though. She's just out to kill everyone, to be honest with you. I think that's all she cares about, is just killing people. Let's get this over with, shall we? He knows what we're here for. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Jim. How you doing? Hope you're having a good holiday. Thanks for the beauty check-in. Howdy, howdy.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks.
Oh, thanks, Tensui, thanks. But what we'd really love is if you did a small little favor for us. If you came out to the fishing village to confront Yotsuyu so we could save our friend. That's what we'd really like.
but something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tensui. What? I don't know what you mean. Bro literally called me out immediately. How fair's the fantasies? They're faring pretty good, Jim. They're faring pretty good. We're trying to... We... Look. We gotta rizz these people up so that they come and help us. That's what we have to do. I'll take one for the team.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
Go, Alisaie. Get him.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Yeah. And Ara. Just hit him with one of these. Oh yeah, we'll hit Tensui with one of these. One of these bad boys. Da-da-da. I choked on that. Hang on. Da-da-da. Yeah. It's okay, Tensui. Honestly, death and destruction following in my wake kind of comes with the job description, I feel like. I feel like that's I'm a specialist. I'm a specialist in death and destruction. So of course it follows me in my wake. That's what people hire me for. They hire me for my skills in death and destruction. What do you expect from me, my man? What? What did you think? That I was a pacifist? Come on now. Come on. Yeah. Who are we kidding here, man? I'm here to kill some people. It's just depending who I'm gonna kill. Who's hiring?
They had no part in it, Tensui. You know this. We all know this.
The shrug is funny.
They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction.
She is fucked up. We can save her. We can totally save her.
So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh.
Both options are not great, but I know which one is morally correct.
If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path.
What? Are you kidding me? You'll literally let your Confederate brothers get kidnapped, tortured, and killed. And you're like, is what it is. Am I right, fellas? You guys could get picked off any day now. Am I gonna do anything about it? No. Nope. I will sit and watch. Lurk might be back later. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Have fun. Friend. There's not enough paddles in the world to fix that thing. Some would call a woman. Wow. Some strong feelings I'm sensing. I'm sensing we have some strong feelings about Yotsuyu. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
Until the enemy grows weaker and we are stronger. They're literally picking you off one by one, my guy. What makes you think that you're going to be stronger than them? They're sitting here picking you off one by one, and you are delusional enough to think that one day you're going to be stronger than they are? Come off it, my man. There is no better day. The day for action was yesterday. But now there is no better day than today. I love Dobby Mummy Demoness too, but this woman is far worse than that, yo. Whoa. Whoa. Is he building some relationships away from the Isle? Maybe? I suppose he's not going to tell us that right now. But, I don't know. It seems weird. Seems like a weird position to take.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her.
Yeah, at least that's what he said. That is, in fact, what he said. You're right.
They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you tell him, Lise. Get him. Sick him.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is.
Oh, come now, Alisaie. I love a good reckless plan. I'm the incarnation of chaos. I love a good reckless plan. True, but he's gonna need some manpower / firepower, both of which is being taken from him. My man needs a better plan, starting with creating plan A. If lucky, we can get to plan B. Yeah, he needs a better plan than just, like, sit and wait. Because that plan is not going well. And has not been working out for them for some time.
The question being, do you trust me?
I trust you unequivocally, Alisaie. Alphino, on the other hand, absolutely not. You, go for your life. Do you even need to ask?
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Are we having this discussion, like, right in front of the Confederates?
Then let us roll the dice.
Roll the dice! Wahoo! We're gonna be wizards! Let's crit.
If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought.
Yes? Yes? Alright, Alisaie, go. Speak your truth. Go off, Queen.
You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Doma, correct?
Yes, indeedy.
Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
Oh? How are you gonna do that, Alisaie? Okay, that does seem like a bold plan.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Yeah, Tensui. Yeah, what of it? What of it, mate? You doubt us? I'll prove you wrong, mate. Death and destruction follow in my wake, remember?
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome.
I love, he's like, what, the three of you? And she's like, nah, just her. No, we're just sending in the attack dog, actually. Or attack bunny in this case, I guess. Did you know that bunnies are actually very aggressive? Ooh.
If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
Yo, the Alizé's stones. The reference was literally to balls in the quest description. I got it right. I got it right. It was literally a reference to balls. Having the balls. Well, do ya? Do ya? You would get that right. Oh. See, I told you Alisaie's got balls, though.
Does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Little Miss. I love that he calls Alisaie Little Miss. That's really funny. Yeah, see, I told you, Alisaie's got some balls. Balls of
Words
steel.
are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Valid. Watch me. Watch me. I don't know how Alisaie plans to do it, but I'm in. Sign me up. Sounds like fun. And I leveled up. There you go. Oh my god. Look how many side quests just popped up. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure. I guess I will see you three again tomorrow. Have fun. Bold claims. And even bolder promises. I should be interested to see if you can live up to them. Thank you for placing your faith in me. All that remains is to carry out our promise. Ambitious as it is. Alright, I'll see you three tomorrow. We've got side quests to do now. Look, side quest hell. Nah, they're not that bad. The side quests are fine. There's just a lot of them. To be fair though, the regions with the most side quests, there's only 2, and this is one of them. So it's here and I think Yansha? Yeah, there's a few in Yansha, but the ones in Yansha are split between... Oh no, they're mostly level 64, so... Oh no, there's a fair few in the Azim Step too. Look, there's just a lot of side quests around here. There's just a lot of side quests. Are there a lot in Girabania? Oh, there's not many in Moralgas. No, there is quite a few side quests actually. I honestly have no kind of perspective on whether it's like, how does it compare to other regions? Okay, let's have a look at Ishgard. Okay, yeah, probably on par with the other regions then. From yeah, okay, on par. It seems about the same. It's just been a while since I've done main scenario with side quests. Where are we? We're in Othard, Ruby Sea. Alright, Kaizen. A dance with snakes. Kaizen is looking for a woman of true grit. Thank you for the pets. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. This brings up a curious question on my end. Were you even remotely aware of what you were getting into when you started doing this? What an excellent question, Cosmo. What a fabulous and wonderful question. Imagine how delulu someone would have to be if 6 months, say, before the release of a new expansion, they started playing from Realm Reborn and decided that they were going to do every single quest and thought that that was going to get done by the time the expansion released. Imagine. Imagine if that happened. That would be insane, don't you think? Don't you think that would be off the wall for someone to do that? You would have to be huffing some fucking jet fuel flavored copium to be thinking that, don't you think, Cosmo? Don't you think? You legitimately, you thought that? Yeah. You can go back and watch, like, I think it's like the second VOD or something that I started deciding I was gonna do every quest. It was like I don't think it was the first stream. I thought it was like the second or third that I went, yeah, I'm gonna do every quest, and then we're gonna go do Dawn Trail on release, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so cool. 2 years later. It's 2 years later. We've been here for 2 years, and I'm in Stormblood. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I had none. I could not even fathom the amount of quests that were in the game when I first decided to do every quest. And it did not occur to me that there were quests that would be locked behind triple triad cards, or leave quests which require leave allowances that get generated at a set amount. Like, you can't just do all the leave quests in one go. Oh my god. It's nearly 4:30 in the morning. I'm trying not to wake my family from cackling like an idiot. Dude, fucking egg on my face, right? 2 years later, here I am, like an idiot. But yeah, no, I legitimately, I started this whole thing with the plan that I was going to play Dawn Trail on release. I even pre-purchased Dawn Trail. I own Dawn Trail. I own it. I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered Dawn Trail. Like, the whole plan was that I was gonna play Dawn Trail when it was released on stream with everyone. Excuse me, quests with a capital S? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So then, fast forward to when Dawn Trail released, and I did not play it on stream. I did play, I think I played a little bit of it on my old character, because I have another character. And I did not enjoy playing it that way. Like, I love playing it on stream. I love playing all the quests. I love voice acting the characters. I have so much fun doing that. That when I went to play Dawn Trail off stream, I just went, you know what? I would rather wait and experience this for the first time on stream, even if that means that I'll be doing Dawn Trail in 2030. Because unironically, 2030 is the correct timeline for Dawn Trail. Like, as it stands, 2030 is probably when we do Dawn Trail. So yeah, there'll be 2 more expansions by the time we get to that point. And then we'll be doing those in 2035 probably. No, 20, because if I do one per year, one expansion per year, so what? 2026 for Stormblood, 2027 for Shadowbringers, 2028 for Endwalker. So 2029. So 2029, 2030 is probably about right for Dawn Trail, yeah. 2030 is, in some occult teachings and myths, is when the world ends. How appropriate. Oh, my biggest fear is that the servers in Final Fantasy XIV get shut down before I catch up to main story. And you know what? I feel like that is a genuine fear to have. I feel like that is not unfounded. Like, if they announce that they're gonna shut servers, I don't know, I'll quit my job and we'll just do it every day. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Every day we play Final Fantasy XIV so that I can finish it before the servers close. God. I'm hoping that doesn't happen because I would love to see you complete this. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really set on completing this. Like I said, I really, really, really love playing the game like this. I really enjoy playing Final Fantasy XIV. I have a lot of fun. I enjoy the story. I enjoy the quests. I enjoy the gameplay. So yeah. I know a lot of people out there hate on Final Fantasy XIV. I heard recently, I think it was Josh Strivehaze who said it, that it's very easy for people to come together to mutually hate something. But I really love Final Fantasy XIV. I think it's really good. And, you know, maybe Dawn Trail is different. Maybe I'll get to the Dawn Trail story and I'll be like, this sucks. But I don't think I will. I think that I will love Dawn Trail as much as I've loved A Realm Reborn. Because I enjoyed Realm Reborn. And a lot of people hate on Realm Reborn. So, I think that I'll enjoy it. All the way. Just because of the way that I play it, the way that I experience it, is probably very different to how a lot of people do. So maybe that contributes to it. Because of how long it takes me to do anything. Because, you know, I really build up an emotional connection with the characters. I spend so long with them. We've been traveling around with Alphino for 2 years. The little shit. It's crazy how split some people were on that expansion. I loved the hell out of Dawn Trail for what it was. Yeah, I think the expectations too, like, you know, if you go into a brand new story arc, because Dawn Trail's the Realm Reborn of the next season, effectively. You know, we had season... You can call them seasons, right? They're very long, but it's effectively like a season of Final Fantasy XIV. We've got a Realm Reborn to Endwalker. And so then that season has ended now, at the end of Endwalker. And then Dawn Trail is the start of a new season. So we're back at Realm Reborn, but for season 2. So it's gonna be different to Endwalker. And you know, I think that it is good that things are different. Because if they're not trying new things, it means they don't care about their player base. Because even if you try something and you get it wrong, at least you're trying something new. At least you're exploring options. You do need to learn from it. I will acknowledge you need to learn from it. You need to improve. You need to step back and go, okay, no, that didn't work. Let's fix it. Let's do something different next time. Whatever. But doing things differently is important for the longevity of your game and for showing your player base that you actually care. Rather than just feeding them the same slop. You know, you don't want to get to a point where a game studio is just giving you the same slop all the time and not trying anything new. Because people will get bored of that eventually. But people also don't like change. So they're in a lose-lose situation, really. They're not content with just milking their players. Give Square props, they keep pushing. Yeah, I like that they push the boundaries and do things different. So, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I will probably love the hell out of Dawn Trail as much as I have any other expansion. So... Heaven's Ward was better than A Realm Reborn, if for no other reason other than the fact that Alphino is no longer an annoying piece of shit. Thank God Alphino had character growth. Thank God. What a relief, I swear. Anyway, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy if I had no idea what I was getting into, Cosmo? That'd be wild. That'd be insane. But yeah, I'm really glad that I refound my love for Final Fantasy XIV when I started every quest. Because I started every quest after taking a hiatus because I wasn't having fun. I was depressed. You know what? Now is a good time. Have people seen Pint's video about MMOs? Because I watched it the other day and I was going to talk about it and I kind of forgot. But Pint put out a video. Sorry, I was reading my notes about ideas. Pint put out a video the other day about finding the feeling that you get when you play a video game, and it's just you're like at the start of an adventure and everything is new and fresh and you're excited and you're anticipating what's gonna happen and it feels cool. And she spoke about how after she played WoW for such a long time, she lost that spark and then refound it when she played Final Fantasy XIV. Lost it again. And then entered a point where she plays a variety of games and then realized that by playing a variety of games you get that feeling over and over and over again. Which is something that I kind of watched the video and I went, yeah, I know. Like, yeah, of course. Like, I know how this works. I literally had the exact same experience. Because when I originally played Final Fantasy XIV, it reached a point where I was logging in to just stand there. I didn't do anything. I was super depressed. It was also around when everyone was not leaving their houses and whatnot. But I had made some friends and then those social groups fell apart and then I kind of like didn't know what to do and I just log in and stand there and do nothing else. And I didn't play any other games. I was genuinely depressed. Like, before I started streaming, this was just before I started streaming, I was genuinely depressed and finding it really hard to get out of bed in the morning or find things that I enjoyed doing. And when I started streaming, that's when that changed. So I have spoken about this before at various points, I think. But that streaming kind of gave me a purpose to work on myself, learn new things, make improvements, and then that became a motivator for doing stuff, TM. You know, getting out of bed and working on something, or finishing work, and then instead of just lying in bed, then doing something, drawing, learning how to edit, creating new OBS scenes or whatever. That stream is my favorite stream to watch. Thank you, Kimgaby. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the pets. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I lost that spark with Final Fantasy XIV and I stopped playing it. I started streaming, and when I started streaming, I made a very active decision that I would not niche into one video game. I didn't want to only play one video game. I wanted to play a variety of games, so there was always the expectation from you guys that I wouldn't just ever play one game. Because what if I felt depressed about that game and didn't want to play it anymore? Or what if I just wanted to go play something else? And then through doing that and playing a variety of games, I realized I do enjoy other genres. Because before I played Final Fantasy, I played Minecraft. And before I played Minecraft, I played Stardew Valley. Like, I didn't play a variety of games. I played one game. So I know a lot about Stardew Valley. I know a lot about Minecraft. I know a lot about Final Fantasy XIV. But I did not know much about anything else. I couldn't have even told you. Before I played Final Fantasy XIV, I probably could not have even named 3 different gaming genres. It was yeah. I want to appreciate how consistent you are with stream schedule. That's amazing. Thank you, Kimgaby. Thank you. I really like the schedule. The schedule helps me keep streaming. I've been a little bit on and off probably the last 6 months because IRL stuff has been a bit crazy for me, but it has settled down now. So less stream cancellations, and I did stop streaming on Monday to help that as well. So, but yeah, like I said, I really enjoy streaming. I have a lot of fun doing it, and yeah. My face when you've probably been playing platformers and never knew it. Well, the first time I played a 3D platformer, well, no, like I played Skyrim as a kid, right? But when I played a 3D platformer, other than other than Spyro, was when I played Psychonauts, which was, I think, the second game I ever streamed. I played Psychonauts based on a friend's recommendation because they gifted me the game. And they were like, you're going to really enjoy this. And I went, yeah, all right, we'll see. And it was hard. I nearly quit because I was bad. I was objectively a very bad video gamer. Because I'd never played anything else. I'd never played all these sorts of games. I'm really good at Minecraft, really bad at anything else. So, yeah. So it was really interesting watching Pine's video where she talks about actually going out and playing a variety of games and finding that feeling, that spark that you get when you do try something new. And I completely agree that it is nice having a variety of games. If you enjoy playing one game and you don't want to play anything else because you get that spark from one game, great, fabulous. You do you. You know, it's your life. Time spent enjoying something is not time wasted. But yeah, I think that playing a variety of games was really good for me in particular because I did learn new gaming skills. I met new people, like all the people I play games with, play a variety of different games. You know, look at Jim playing sci-fi shooter games and I'm like, you would not catch me dead in a sci-fi shooter game. But guess what? I'm playing Beyond Citadel as one of the game requests. So, I don't know. That feels like a sci-fi shooter. Who knows? So, you know, maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen. But yeah, it's been cool. And that's one of the reasons I like having the game requests. So that I do play games that maybe I would never have picked out for myself. Like Beyond, what is it? Not Beyond. Beyond Citadel is not one I would have picked out for myself. But also Detroit. Detroit Become Human is not a game that I would have picked to play on my own. Life is Strange I never would have played on my own. The game I love to hate that lives fucking rent-free in my head every goddamn day of my life. That game changed something in me. Life is Strange did something to me. That game hurt me, man. But yeah, it's good. It's good. That's probably my yap for the day. Give me back my timeline before I knew of your existence. As an insomniac, I'm grateful for the chill vibes you add to the atmosphere. Stable with any game you play, in fact. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Cosmo. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. I met you stream with the traveling. You came in with a raid, didn't you? The first time? The mystery game, you and Jim. Oh yeah, Kentucky Route Zero? Yuna, yeah, with Yuna. Yeah, when we were playing Kentucky Route Zero. That was a good game. That was a good game. Another game I would not have picked out for myself to play. But I really enjoyed it. It was a good game. Yeah, that's the one, that's the one. Never would have heard of it without you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I also like playing indie games and giving indie games I like a platform so that if other people enjoy them, you know, maybe they'll be like, yeah, maybe I'll play that too. That's enough of me distracting you. All good. All good. What I might do before I pick up this next quest, I will take a quick BRB so that I can go make myself a cup of tea, and I'll run the ad break. Since I've been yapping. To be fair, I did want to yap about Pine's video at some point, so I did want to yap about that. I thought it was a pretty good video, but like I said, I was kind of like, I saw it and I kind of went, yeah, no. It was not new information about, like, it was not a new perspective on video gaming for me, because it's something that I've already felt for quite some time. It was, I guess, affirming, I guess you could say. It was affirming to know that other people experience the same thing. But anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea with my new kettle. My new kettle so that I can make tea during stream. Very exciting. I'm very excited. It even, it's not Jim's fancy kettle that has the different temperatures that you can set it to boil, but it does have a light so that as it heats up, the light color changes, so you know how hot the water is, so that when it gets to the temperature that you want it at, then you can turn it off. So if you want to make a green tea at like 90 degrees, you can wait for it to turn the color of 90 degrees, and then you can turn it off. I got it from Kmart. It was like, it's not the fanciest thing in the world, but I thought that was pretty cool. So I went, you know what? This is not a super expensive kettle that has all the whiz bang bits, but it's fancier than a regular kettle that you put on. I just boil water in a pot. That's what I've been doing, Cosmo. That's what I've been doing. The problem is that I'm extremely forgetful. Very, very, very forgetful. And so I cannot be trusted to put anything on a pot to cook at all. And what has kept me able to make my tea is that I have I had a very specific schedule. So at 25 past, I would go and put the pot onto boil, ready for before stream, only before stream. I've 25 past, I put the pot onto boil before stream. And I knew that at the very least, I would be reminded, even if I walked away and forgot about it, by like 22, I would be reminded that I had a pot onto boil, because I'd be sitting at my desk and be like, alright, about to start stream. Oh shit, I have the pot onto boil that I forgot about. And then I would be reminded that there was a pot onto boil. So I could not be trusted. That happened more times than I would like to admit. I will say that happened more times than I would like to admit. So that's why I'm excited that I can actually make a tea in the middle of stream today, because I can put it onto boil, walk away, do what else I need to do in my break, come back, pour the cup of tea. Very exciting. And if I forget to pour the tea, no big deal. That's fine. It's in half an hour, you're not going to see me suddenly run out of the room because I forgot about it. Because that, not an issue. Anyway, okay. Have a digital display on my electric kettle. Can set the temp to anything between 35 and 100. Has a bunch of presets with quick access buttons as well. That sounds similar to what Jim has. That does sound very fancy. I have like the in-between. The slightly better than like base model, but also it's literally an LED strip. Alrighty, I'll be right back. I'm back. I don't know why the clip player wasn't working. Weird. It was working at the start of stream, wasn't it? Who knows? Whatever. Ooh, hot. Wow, that's crazy. My cup of tea is hot. But alright, yes, we have some side quests now. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Side quests galore. From Kaizen. A dance with snakes. Kaizen is looking for a woman of true grit. You look to be a woman of great strength and courage. Besides, how would you like to do me a favor? To the west of Shoal Rock are sea serpents. I need for you to waken 3 and bring them back to me in these sacks. You are a brave woman, far braver than the spineless cowards that inhabit this island. To think they call themselves pirates, when a little serpent venom is enough to scare them. What a sorry lot. I mean, you could go and do it. I mean, do you want to go do it, my guy? You're welcome to go. Okay. To the west. That way. Oh, I can't jump down there. Whee! Can jump down there. Once. I do like the Garo horses. They're pretty cool. They're fucking caked though. Like, dude is stacked. Dude is wide. Sea serpents. Poisonous sea serpents, I don't doubt. Why does he want them weakened in a sack if they're poisonous? So that he can extract the venom or something. Oh, they're really pretty. Hi. Hello. Yo, look at the chompers. This guy has some chompers. Look at those teeth. Dude, why does he need such long teeth? He can't even close his mouth with those teeth. Those teeth are long. He just yell. He always yell. They look, you know, those teeth look like, you know, those really long fingernails. Like the really, really, really long ones. They look kind of like those. Oh, okay. Oh wait. Oh shit, I forgot. I killed it. I meant to weaken it and then put it in a sack. Sorry. My bad. My bad. We'll try that again. I got carried away. You know, death and destruction following in my wake and all that. Can't help it. It's a reflex. I kill it as a reflex. There you go. I caught one. Go find 2 more. Oh, look, 2 right over here. And hi, bud. And then we'll put it inside. And then we'll kill this one. No, not kill. Not kill. We'll capture. No kill, only capture. I should do it, right? Oh, oh. Okay. There we go. Easy. Where? Woohoo! Woohoo! Big robot. Big robot. You know, in Pine's video, she was like, I still hate that there are cars in Final Fantasy XIV. I wonder how Pine feels about the fuck, what's it called? The loader, the warp loader. I wonder how she feels about the warp loader. You hate cars? Check this out. Bulldozer. I raise you bulldozer. Why? Could not tell you. No idea. Wowzer. Wowzer. It's a bunny bulldozer. It's not just a bulldozer, it's a bunny bulldozer. Beep beep. Have you brought me my sea serpents? I have indeed. A large snake that is alive but sedated, thanks to the large sack, which has been pulled over its head and most of its body. Most of its body. I mean, it was a big snake. Well, colour me impressed. You actually managed to capture 3. While that is the number I asked for, they are extremely vicious creatures, and I expect you would only be able to return with 1. I am also glad to see you also took care not to kill them. Yeah, that's crazy. I totally would not have killed one. That's wild. Sea serpent steak is incredibly tasty, but only if prepared fresh. Before I get to grilling these buggers, however, I must milk them for their venom. We use it to spike the drinks of Confederate traitors. 9 out of 10 times they will die, but the lucky survivors, like me, are given the chance to redeem themselves. What? You were a Confederate traitor that they tried to poison with snake venom, and you survived, and then they gave you the job of preparing the venom for other Confederate traitors? What? Excuse me? Oh, I also love the kind of optics of 9 out of 10 Confederates say that this poison is 10 out of 10. like 9 out of 10 Confederates swear by this poison. A dance with snakes complete. Alright, step right up, step right up. Whose quest is next? Whose quest is next? Is it? Oh, here. Oh, it's Stinky Fishman. Oh, look, these are really cool. The little bombers on his belt. That's fun. Oh, wait, he's got a bomber on his jacket, too. Wait, is that the logo of the Confederates? Oh my god, I think it is. Oh, I see. Well, anyway, that is cool. I do enjoy the bomber belt. Pirate stew. Alisaie is pondering what to make the Confederates for lunch. Ugh! You scared me. I was just contemplating what to make the hungry men and women of Onokoro for lunch. As the resident chef, it is my responsibility to see they are provided with good, nutritious meals. I think today we will be having a pirate's stew. Makes your mouth water, doesn't it? Problem is, I'm missing a key ingredient. Our revenue from the ruby tithe has been slowly declining, and the treasurer has cut down on my budget. I am now unable to afford the juicy meat that makes this stew a proper pirate's stew. Regardless, it is my job to find a way to keep our pirates healthy and full. That means I must find an alternative way to procure my meats. Perhaps you could assist me. To the west of here are wild Gyuki. Might you kill a few and bring me back slabs of this meat? In the meantime, I will go and search the sea for other foods to put into the stew. Pirate stew. Yum, yum, yum. I don't know, it kind of sounds a bit... bleh. It sounds like just fish stew, honestly. Stinky fish stew from Stinky Fish Man. Can't say he's exactly sold me on it. Slabs of hearty Yuki meat. Beep, boop. Hey, bud. Alright, one. I'm pretty sure my Samurai and Red Mage are going to be about level 70 before I even leave this area at this rate. Before I even leave the Ruby Sea, they're both going to be level 70, surely. We're level 65 already. On both of them, I think. Yeah, the Red Mage is level 65 too. That's okay. I have other classes I can switch to that aren't level 70 yet. I think... yeah, I've got Dark Knight, which needs to get to level 70. Dragoon, Monk, Machinist. So, a few. Not many, but a few. You have brought me back my meat. Fantastic. Simply fantastic. With this, my stew is now complete. Hearty Gyuki meat. Fresh meat obtained from a Gyuki that is rich in protein. Protein. Do you smell that, my good lady? Now that is the smell of a proper meal. Once we slide the hot stones into the pot, and the seawater begins to boil the seafood and meat, the already heavenly aroma will become all the sweeter. We have the Ruby Sea to thank for such a luxurious bounty. By her we are blessed, and in partaking of her food we shall be protected. Unless you are foolish enough to swallow one of the hot stones, that is. Thank you for your help, my friend. I hope this shall suffice as payment for your services. Thanks. More side quests. More! They're not super long side quests, so that's good. The blue one might take a while, because normally the ether current ones are part of a chain. Aranami. Fight or flight? Aranami requires the assistance of an intimidating woman. Oh, wow. Why, yes, I am an intimidating woman. Intimidating a woman at your service. Come here. I need you to do something for us. While it is no means an exciting task, It is one of the more important things you could help us with. Women jump scare. Oh my god. Women jump scare. Wow. Oh. My comrade Umibita will explain everything to you. Please go find him. He should be at the Coral Banquet. Head over to the Coral Banquet and speak with Umibita. He will fill you in on the details. The Coral Banquet sounds kind of cool. Sounds like a cool place. Hello, hello, hello. Stinky bird. Stinky. You're so stinky. Stinky, stinky. Oh, okay. Thought he was coming for revenge for a second. I was like, what? I didn't hit him. What do you mean? Oh, it's called the Coral Banquet because it's all big slabs of coral? I mean, it looks pretty cool. Oh wait, this is the mushroom. Hold on. Hold on. I'm having flashbacks to last week when I said, yo, check out why there's big mushrooms in the ocean. Or something, whatever I said. I definitely called them mushrooms. But it's coral, not mushrooms. I saw those. And I was like, yo, those are such cool mushrooms. But they're not mushrooms, they're coral. I've been lied to. Been lied to. Yo, why is that light there? Is it meant to be like the clouds reflected off the ocean? I think it's meant to be the clouds. I think I'm just a silly goose. Going up. Going up. Whoop. Fell short. Where? Do I have to go around? Oh, there's stairs here. Maybe it's up these stairs. Am I here? More stairs? This does look promising. I am, however, under attack. I really like the flags, the colorful flags that the Confederates have. I really like these. Like this, very cool. The sword. This is the ocean. There's a Tory gate. There's a boat. Is that a dragon? Oh my god, is that a dragon? Y'all have dragons here? Damn. Anyway, super cool design. Really, really, really love that design. Minnesota.
While the Coral Banquet is primarily a lookout post, occasionally we will also conduct rituals here to ensure the safe return of those going out to sea.
Kufu.
Please, madam, do not break my concentration. Were enemy troops to approach, and I fail to raise the alarm, the deaths of my fellow Confederates will be on my hands.
He takes his job seriously. Very serious. Very serious. I mean, he's a good employee. That's what you want from an employee. Hard work, dedication, and, you know, a little bit of the fear of God. A little bit of the fear of God in him. Just for good measure.
Are an army sent you? Well, it's about time. One of my men has been derelict in his duties. He has been allowing vessels to pass through the Ruby Sea free of charge. We suspect he is either a coward that is afraid of crossing swords with another, or he is taking bribes. We shall find out soon enough. You are to pose as a foreign merchant and approach the watchguard I speak of, who is stationed in the Shoal Rock area to the southeast of here, and threaten him. You are under no circumstances to harm him, however. Simply take a battle stance. I suspect that should be enough to elicit a reaction from him.
A battle stance. Okay. He's either gonna scream like a little bitch, or he's gonna ask for a bribe. Well, no. If we're threatening him, and he's... Oh no, he's either a coward or he's taking bribes. So maybe he'll demand a bribe. What if he fights us though? I know we're not supposed to hurt him, but what if he hits us first? Does that count? Or is that cool then? Or is it a free-for-all if he hits us first? Your Honor, it was self-defense, I swear. I swear, Your Honor. I didn't do nothing. This might have been a mistake. I went the wrong side of the rock. Oh no, here he is. Hi, bud.
All clear over here? As you can see, I am rather busy at the moment. If there is something you need, come ask me later.
Well, watch this. Battle stance. Yo, that battle stance straight up knifed him through the chest. I will not lie to you. You want to fight? Then it is a fight you will get. Runs away. Bro is a coward. We figured it out. He's a coward. At least he's not dishonest. Did he run on back to the Coral Banquet? He did. Oh no, maybe he didn't. Maybe this is just we're turning the quest in. Look, Kojin. Red Kojin. You know what else I wasn't prepared for when I started this every quest thing? The amount of time that it would take to do side quests without flying. Hi Lumii, how you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, evil Ath sister, that's me. That's me. And also, what's her name? Yotsuyu? Yotsuyu? The evil lady, the viceroy. Because she looks so much like evil Ath. So tell me, what did our watchguard do when you pretended to attack him? He ran like a little bitch. He scuttled off shouting for reinforcements. Excellent. Ah, you must be confused. There is something I must confess. The real reason I asked you to confront him was not because he was being lax in his duties, but rather to test him. Whenever there is a threat of an attack upon the Coral Banquet,
Our men stationed there are trained to drop everything and dash to the headquarters to call for reinforcements. We needed to ensure he would follow protocol. Had I told you the truth from the beginning, you would have held back and not come across nearly as menacing as he did. Thank you for your help. When you return to Aranami, please inform him that the recruit passed the test. Oh my goodness. I must apologize for lying to you, but I hope you realize it was more out of necessity than anything else. You performed most remarkably, and for that you have our thanks. Hell yeah. I looked mean. I looked mean. Welcome back. Training was a success, I take it? Earlier, one of our new watchguard came sprinting to us, shouting about an attack until he was blue in the face. I hope one day you can teach me how to be so intimidating. I mean, I can teach you right now. Are you scared? Are you scared? I might do the blue quest last, because it's probably gonna start a chain of side quests. So I'll do the others first. I think up here? Climbing. I'm climbing. This way? Ah, yes. Yana. Oh, an ether current. Don't mind. I was literally just thinking about ether currents. I was thinking, I haven't really picked up many ether currents in this area. When am I gonna unlock flying? How long is it gonna take? Honestly, at this rate, I'll be done with all the side quests in the area before I unlock flying. The Soul's Remembrance. Yana is deeply concerned about the new recruits. Ah, you appear incredibly strong. Might I ask your help with something? Some of our new recruits were poisoned by a Shiranui earlier, and have turned feral. My comrade to the northeast of our headquarters is dealing with them as we speak. I fear, however, that he may need reinforcements. Could you please go and assist him? They turned feral? Like feral animals? Please, will you help my comrade save the recruits affected by Shiranui poison? You should be able to find them to the northeast of our headquarters. Yeah. Rabies. Yeah, it does kind of sound like rabies, huh? Sent them feral. Thanks, Chaos, for pressing enter there. Chaos is helping. Chaos is contributing to the conversation. Sharing is caring. Hello. Here to help. Are you guys good? Are you doing okay over here? Overbearing Confederate. I mean, you seem to be doing pretty well. She currently wants a lot of attention, making it hard to samurai. That does sound like it's hard. I got a wireless keyboard now, so that when Nyx wants a lot of attention, I can move the keyboard off of the desk without too much hassle, while still being able to do things. Because normally she wants a lot of attention when I'm in the middle of something. Thank the Kami you came. The poison has turned these men to beasts, and bringing this one down has drained me of most of my strength. There are 2 others, however, who are still rampaging along the coastline. I need you to stop them. They should be quite easy to spot. even if you do not catch sight of them. If you are in the area long enough, they will come to you. Here, take this stunning powder. Tire them out with a few well-placed jabs, then blow this into their face. I shall then come around and collect them. Oh, and do take care not to hit too hard. I would hate to have to report a death on my watch. Blow the stunning powder into their faces. It should paralyze them enough for me to find and collect them. Okay. Don't kill them, please. It's gonna be a lot of paperwork if you do that. Polymorph rabies. Polymorph rabies. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. It's just... Yeah, the idea is like, God, it's gonna be an administrative nightmare if you kill any of them. Please, for the love of God, don't. I would rather do much better things with my free time than fill in paperwork. Yoo-hoo! There he is, Poison Pirate. Oh, right, yeah, no, don't kill him. Gotcha, sorry, forgot. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for not auto-killing that dude. Thanks for not actually making me auto-kill that man, because... Boy, gee, I would be terrible. I'd be so... I would objectively be really bad of a person to give quests to. Because I just forget. Like, what are we doing here? I forgot. Why are we here again? What am I doing? I'm killing the man. No? Oh, shit. Too late. He's dead. What am I gonna tell the client now? Instructions unclear. Athos murdered everyone and made there be a lot more paperwork. Yep. Anyway. Enjoy that paperwork. Peace out. I'm leaving. Good luck. Not my paperwork, though. I don't work here. I'm new. Oi, I'm in the middle of something. Now, back to this. A hostile presence. There he is! Everything is crab. All crab. Crab everywhere. You know, Tsui really hit the nail on the head. Oh fuck, I tried to kill him again. Tsui really hit the nail on the head when he was like, does death and destruction always follow in your wake? Like, yeah, man. You're like, literally, point me in the direction of the thing you want killed and I'll kill it. That's my job. You give me money and or stuff, and then point me in the direction of the thing you want me to kill. That's how it works. That's the arrangement that we have. Oh, something called Everything is Crab is a roguelike. Cool. Looking forward to its release. Wahoo. Is there anything releasing this year that I'm interested in? I don't think there's anything that I've kind of noted down specifically. I'm expecting there to be an announcement for a new Final Fantasy expansion this year. I think potentially around October when the Fan Fest happens. I am gonna go to PAX this year because the last time there was a Final Fantasy XIV expansion released in the same, like, around PAX,
they had all these Final Fantasy events at PAX that I missed out on. Because I didn't know, when I was booking the, like when the tickets became available for PAX, we didn't know that that was going to be, that the expansion was going to be released. And they didn't announce any of the Final Fantasy events until like 2 or 3 weeks before PAX. So I think I'm just going to risk it, go to PAX, because it has been a while since I've been to PAX as well. And I also really liked at PAX going around and talking to all the indie devs from all the games that they have on display. So I'd like to go and do that again, but I want to be less shy this time. Last time I was really shy. I didn't ask a lot of questions. This time I want to really like ask them questions. I want to really like, not interview them, but I want to be like, tell me about the game, you know? What were your thought processes about it? What were your considerations when you were thinking about voice acting and art design and music? You know, what was the vision? I don't know, I'll think of better questions before October. But I would like to actually go and do that and spend even a full day doing that. Just that. And then I do like going to the different seminars and events they've got on, even if there's no Final Fantasy ones specifically. They do normally have voice acting stuff happening, so I'd like to go along to that. So yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. Otherwise, Far West is my main interest of release this year, unless more info for State of Decay 3 happens. Otherwise, a bunch of indie games with Far West. Quite indie, as well as 7 people developing it. Oh, cool. That's really cool. I'm sure there are indie games that I have on my wish list that are releasing this year that I'd be like, if I saw it, I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. I really want to play that. I threw my... Sorry, I have a thing that I'm fidgeting with. I have a Moogle stress ball that I'm fidgeting with. I accidentally threw it on the ground. Overbearing Confederate. You finished? Great! I will take it from here. While I am tending to my men, might you return to Yana and let her know that everything is now under control? Sure thing, bud. Never been to a convention, don't really plan to go to one in a hurry, don't enjoy crowds. That's totally fair. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't like going to them often. It's more that I know for PAX there'll definitely be things that I'm interested in, and then going, you know, every few years is kind of nice. Being able to go talk to game devs in particular is... Like, the indie showcase is my highlight for PAX. It's always the highlight. It's my favorite part, going and trying playtesting games that are going to release soon. Talking to devs who are like passionate about the games that they've made. Last year there was one dev that I spent, say like 15 minutes talking to. Even longer potentially. Because he explained like his whole game, his inspiration behind the game. Like how they put all the puzzles together, all the different like kind of mechanics, you know, without spoilers, he was explaining some of the mechanics that were cool in the little demo he had. And like I loved doing that. That was so fun. That was so great. Speaking to people who are really passionate about something, there is no better experience, honestly. Seeing the way someone's face lights up when you talk to them about something they love is just such a great feeling. Like, you have a good time talking to people who feel that way. What a relief it is to hear that everyone is fine. That such a mess could arise in the first place, however, still puzzles me. I would have thought it common sense to avoid approaching a Shiranui. It is said that these beasts are the souls of men and women who died at sea. In never having been buried, they are unable to find closure, and remain upon this earth, poisoning the souls of the living with their noxious breath. Perhaps the people of Koshu never learned the tale.
And that is why our new batch of underlings did not have the sense to run when they saw the creature. If you can help it, you best stay far away from them too. Keep safe, my friend. It's alright, I'm already a rabid animal. I don't need a creature's noxious breath to turn me into one. We're already there. Indie devs are always passionate about what they do. Yeah, exactly. It's really cool. Really cool. Big fan, big fan. Okay, how am I... Oh, I need to go all the way around. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll probably do this one first. I was half joking when I said to the main scenario NPCs that we'll see them tomorrow. I was half joking, but I actually think that's gonna be the case, hey? I don't think we're gonna be having any more main scenario today. It is what it is. Hayase, in cold blood. Hayase is scrutinizing the area. You there, show me your... never mind. You appear strong, but do not look vicious enough to commit such an atrocious crime. You see, the other day we found the dead body of one of our comrades. He died of a knife wound to the back, and through the chest. Poor bastard. No one turns their back on an enemy, so more likely than not, he was killed by a friend. We need to prevent any further casualties, and I ask that you assist us. Please patrol the more secluded areas of our island and save anyone who looks like they might be in danger. Okay. Yo, that's a lot of quest points, but alright. Let's go. Uh-oh, the yawnies have started. Can I not jump down there? Whee! Let's go this way first. Oh, that was dangerous. I just realized. Focused Confederate. You were looking for a murderer? Huh, well, I am looking for clams. Good for you, and sadly for me, I have spotted neither. Excuse me. My throat's gotten a tinge to it. Nope, no murderers. And most definitely no clams around here. Suspicious. Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Big snail. Oh, that's a achievement fade. "25 minutes. I'll pass. We'll come back with reinforcements, aka chat. A hulking Confederate. Nothing suspicious here, madam. Now, if there is nothing else, I really must return to training. My apologies, but you are breaking my concentration. If there is nothing else of import, please allow me to carry on with my training. Okay. I mean, he seems mighty suspicious. Why are you training all the way over here, huh? Huh? How come? Pray tell, if you would. Why are you hiding out all the way over here? Hmm? You shy? Don't want to train in front of the others? Honestly though, so valid. I hate going to gyms. Wait, like the physical gym and then you got other people at the gym. Nah, I hate that. I don't want to train at the gym when other people are there. That's why I don't go to gyms. I will work out at home, thanks. So I'm making fun of him, but like low key, yeah, me too. Me too. Now up. What is that up? Oh, on the rock. A sun-baked Confederate. Alisaie requested that you survey the island for suspicious activity. I can't say I have noticed anything out of the ordinary, but I will definitely keep my eyes peeled. Thanks for the warning. You're welcome, good sir. I have not noticed anything unusual, but I will keep my eyes and ears peeled. Peeled. God, you know, you think about that, what that saying actually is. Keep your eyes and ears peeled. Like, peeled? Really? You're gonna peel your eyes? What the fuck? Like what, peeled open because your eyelids are open and you could see through your eyeballs? Like what does that mean? What does that mean? I don't want to peel my eyes. That sounds awful. That sounds like a really bad time. Oh, an injured Confederate. We've found our murderer. A suspicious fellow. Oh damn, got like a lot of... Oh shoot, I'm dying. Oh, ouchie. Ouchie, that hurt. Okay, we're good, we're fine. Thank the Kami you arrived when you did. You saved my life. I was tricked into coming here by a man who claimed to be a fisherman. He said he had a job opportunity for me, but I should have known better. I must return and have my wounds looked at. You best leave this place too. There might be others lurking about in the shadows. Oh my god, a scam. Bro was spruiking a scam and you fell for it. That's rough, bud. You know what, I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna teleport. Heck it. Heck it. Oh. Yeah, all the way to the top now. With our Danger Noodle. I love Danger Noodle. Danger Noodle with angel wings? Excellent. Wonderful design.
Big fan. Ah, you have returned! Thank you for surveying the island and saving one of our comrades from certain death. We did a bit of investigating and discovered that the alleged fisherman's victims have one thing in common. The two of them once stopped a ship full of Ronins seeking passage through the Ruby Sea. Upon demanding that they pay the Ruby Tithe, the nomad samurai drew their swords and all hells broke loose. A great deal of blood was shed that day. By the sound of it, these men had come to avenge the deaths of their compatriots. It doesn't surprise me. Most Ronin are no better than your average criminal. Sadly, this incident cost us a good man. Thanks to you, however, we were able to prevent any more casualties. Please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation. Thanks. Alright, another side quest. Oh man, I've been going to bed earlier lately and it is ruining me now. Now I just get so tired so early. I'm ready to go to bed. Oh. Perplexed Confederate. Stranded. The Confederate turns to you with a puzzled glimmer in his eye. You there, have you got a minute? I think I saw a girl collapse on the beach, but I need to be sure. When you were up here for hours at a time, your eyes begin playing tricks on you. Here, take this telescope. Point it in that direction and tell me if you see her too. Take a look at the coast over there with the telescope. Do you see an unconscious girl? Search your surroundings for the unconscious girl. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the humanoid figure on the beach and inspect them with mouse click. Human enhance. How do I? Oh, there. I was like, how am I moving this? On the beach, right? So, not that. Oh, there. Sapphire haired girl. With your telescope, you spy a sapphire haired girl. She appears to be unconscious. So it's not just me then? Do you think you could do me another favor and check up on her? I'm afraid I cannot go there myself in case she's, well, you know, dead. Even just thinking about it gives me the shivers. Please can you go and see if she's alright? I shall remain here, lest you end up having to take care of 2 unconscious people on the beach. He's gonna pass out if she's dead. Damn, bro. Are you sure this pirate business is for you, bud? Airdrop. Whee! Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, do not kill me. No. No. I probably shouldn't keep doing that, to be honest. It's probably not ideal. Hey lady, are you alright? A shore jellyfish. Sounds like bad news bears.
You okay, lady? See, she's fine. Thank you, madam. You saved my life. I was gathering food from the sea when suddenly I was attacked by shore jellyfish. Their stings left me paralyzed, and I was washed ashore by the currents. Where I am from, we are taught growing up to avoid contact with strangers. We would never go out of our way to rescue them. If it were not for your remarkable compassion, I would have no doubt died upon these shores, far away from home. As much as I would like to offer you a reward for what you have done for me, I sadly have nothing of value on me. If our paths should ever cross again, however, I shall be sure to give you something. Thanks, I guess. She's like, here is 1 IOU. I'm like, oh, cool. Thanks. My favorite. I love buying dinner with IOUs. My IOUs will definitely pay my bills. Thanks. What's that? This IOU gets me exposure? Wow. She's paying me an exposure, guys. Damn. What am I gonna do with all this exposure? Okay, we helped the girl. I hope you feel better now, dude. God, he's fucking far away, isn't he? Oof. I was watching the two of you from afar with my telescope. Kami be praised. It seems the girl was still alive. Did she tell you what happened to her? Indeed. The waters carry a myriad of strange things our way, including people. Though most of them are already dead by the time they reach us. That is why I am up here, and not down there, doing patrols. Had you not come when you did, I may have been forced to go down and deal with her myself. By the time I worked up the courage to do so, she might have been long gone. Please, take this patch of Coburn. You have saved not 1 but 2 people today. Coburn? Coburn? Woohoo! Alright, let's see if this blue quest is gonna give us a chain. Or if it's just gonna be 1 blue quest. Just a one-off blue quest with no chain reactions. No, not at all. No such thing. Oh god, the fucking yawns have started. Hi Kingpin, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the beauty check-in. I appreciate that. 110 beauties. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're well today. Hansaku. Pulling double booty. Double booty. Booty, booty, booty. Good, how about you? I'm doing well today, thank you. I'm glad you're doing good today. You know, Athe's been scamming in the Ruby Sea that the authorities are wearing those that enter to hide their side quests. I don't know what you're talking about, Hunter. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, Hansaku is desperately searching for a charitable soul willing to lend him a hand. No. Your clothes. Your manner. You must be a woman of Eorzea. Aye, that indeed I am. But do you know the East Aldenard Trading Company then? I hear they're a fairly prosperous vendor where you are from. Oh, don't talk to me about the East Aldenar Trading Company, my man. You're acquaintances with the Kugane branch officer owner? Ha ha ha! The chief's been searching high and low for a well-connected woman such as yourself. Oh, but before we get into that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Hansaku, and you would be... Your clothes. Bro has good taste. Yeah, good taste. Atheria. That should be easy enough to remember. Now, Atheria, do me a favor and meet with the chief, would you? Should be easy enough to remember? Well, it better be, because it's my name. Like, you're either gonna remember my name or you're not. Like, calling it easy to remember? Like, what if it wasn't easy to remember? What are you gonna do? Call me something different? Be like, no, that's not your name. This is your name now. Ever since those damned Garleans strengthened their grip on Hingashi, our contacts in Kugane have quit trading with us. He could really use your help in establishing a new business partner. Please, I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate. You see, I only just joined the Confederacy. Life has been hard. Really hard for me lately. And if things were to fall apart here, I'd have nowhere to go. To the west of this place is a tiny lodge. The chief should be there. Unfortunately, I cannot leave my post to show you there, but I trust you'll find it easily enough. I'm counting on you, Atheria. If you have any trouble finding it, just ask around for Tsukikage. That's the chief's name. Alright, looking for the chief. Order chief. Chief. That's just fun to say. Chief. He said, I'm counting on you, Atheria, but did you ever tell him your name? I did tell him. He asked. Because he said, that should be easy enough to remember. And I was like, wow, kind of rude, I guess. Like, good. I'm glad. Like, you're gonna have to remember it. If you want to be on my good side. As you can see, we're currently in the middle of something important. Come back later. Panicked merchant. Instead of standing there gawping, help me out of these ropes, goddammit! Enraged merchant. I swear to the gods you're going to regret doing this. Uh-oh, they're East Aldenar Trading Company, aren't they? Uh-oh. Oh no. To be fair, I'm bad with names, but I never forgot your name. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm rather a fan of my name, you know. I did pick it out myself. You would hope that I would like my name, given I chose it for myself. I'll never forget Atheria _Cringebringer? What? That's not my name. What are you talking about? Hold up. Hold on a minute there. What's going on here? What are you talking about? Ridiculous. Oh, we get a full cutscene. Atheria. Oh wait, I wrote the wrong thing in my diary. Atheria poopslinger. When? What do you mean poopslinger? What? Atheria feetbringer? No, hold on. Hold on a minute. I'm under attack. I am being slandered in my own chat. Slandered, I tell you. Oh my gosh. Gentlemen, since you refuse to pay the ruby tithe with coin, you shall instead be paying with your blood. I believe an arm each will suffice. An arm each? Holy. Wait! We're with the East Aldenard Trading Company. I suggest you think twice about this. When word of this gets back, you'll be the ones to pay. Oh, you should have said so sooner. Suzume, see that our distinguished guests are escorted to our best room in the dungeons. I shall go ahead and sharpen my knives. You heard the man? No, I do caution you against that, my good sir. That is not a good idea. Atheria got real mad. Atheria _ got real mad at some fictional video game teenage girls in Life is Strange Ginger. Oh my god, what the fuck is that emote? What is that emote? Oh my god, what the hell? I had to double that. What? I don't even... I know that anyone watching the VOD contextually is not gonna understand what we're looking at right now. But when I tell you that you don't want to know. I don't think I want to describe that emote. I think I will save you. Know that it was horrific, and I have saved you from a terrible fate this day. Their loss. Oh my god. Get up and start walking. Yes, that is what it is, Tempest. That is indeed what it is. I trust you stuck around this long because there was something you wished to discuss with me? Make it quick. As you can see, I'm a very busy man. A very busy man making some very bad mistakes. Yeah, you guys saying what it is in the chat is not gonna make... I'm not gonna read that out. Not the worst emote I've seen. That's true. I've certainly seen some interesting ones. So at last we are joined by someone actually associated with the East Aldenard Trading Company. Excellent. Nikami have thrown us a lifeline, sir. That said, what was the fool thinking? Hansaku should have had the courtesy to accompany our honored guest here. Please allow me to apologize on his behalf, Mistress... Hi Diaz, how you doing? Hello, hello. Which part is this now? We are at the Confederates' headquarters. We have been trying to convince them to help us rescue Gusetsu from Yotsuyu. Because she stormed the village, the fishing village, and she was killing the man, and Gusetsu was like, "No, I must step in. It is my duty as a samurai." And we went, "No, Gusetsu, don't. No, stop. That'd be crazy if you did that." And he went, "No, you cannot stop me. My mind is made up." And then he ran in and gave himself up, so that Yotsuyu would stop terrorizing the village. And now we're here trying to ask well, I'm not doing main scenario currently. I'm currently doing a side quest. But that's where we're up to in the main scenario. This side quest is... I think it's the ether current in Ruby Sea to introduce the Confederacy to the East Aldenard Trading Company. It seems the ill manners of our subordinate have begun to rub off on us. We have not yet introduced ourselves. I am Tsukikage, and this is my right hand, Suzume. Well, it seems Hansaku has touched upon the gist of our troubles. Please allow me to fill you in on the details. As you know, all boats seeking safe passage through the Ruby Sea must pay our levy, the Ruby Tithe. Give us more than we ask, and we might even provide you with men to guide your ship through especially difficult waters. For as far back as anyone can remember, this system has been in place, enduring even after the Doma was occupied by the Imperials. While the Empire has always shown little interest in our activities, with Yotsuyu's rise to power, that has changed. The Royal Viceroy has banned the merchants of Kugane from bartering with us or paying our tolls. With those Bakufu dogs backing her, everyone is far too terrified to disobey. Many outside the port city are also looking to use the current state of affairs to avoid paying their dues, like the two we just took into custody. While we have confiscated their goods, without our contact in Kugane to purchase them, they are of little value to us. Thus, we look to Othard. If we were able to establish a trade agreement with their biggest vendor, our worries would be over. It is, however, something we cannot accomplish alone. I would look for your help. Now, I am quite certain the men on the ship we seized are lying about their affiliation. Suzume, show her. Show me. This flag and the items we found aboard the vessel do not appear to belong to the East Aldenard Trading Company. We must, however, be certain. We cannot risk raising the ire of a potential trading partner by attempting to sell them their own goods. Please take the flag and Suzume's inventory list to one of your contacts at their Kugane branch, and inquire as to whether any of its... oh, jeez. You can tell it's getting close to bedtime. And inquire as to whether any of it is from one of their ships. The undersea dungeon? No, I haven't. We've only done one dungeon. We manage the entirety of the Confederacy's finances, which includes both monetary funds and assets. What you hold in your hands is a list of property we seized from the ship. Do not lose it. It may look easy to draft, but unless you have the eye for detail that I do, you'll find it a real chore. The flag should be enough, but you best also show them that list. Okay. To Kugane. Oh my god, we're leaving the area? That's crazy. Yo, old mate, wise wizard god. No, that's the monk man. What's his name again? Hancock. I was so far away. 3 more MSQ, then you can unlock the blue quest for the dungeon. Cool! That's awesome. Might not be this stream then, probably not. No, I'll probably finish after this quest. My voice is going, and I'm tired. Oh, is it not Hancock we're here to talk to? Oh, Neri, hello! Welcome, raiders. How y'all doing? Hi. Nerathia. Hi, Hunter. Hi, Lenny. Welcome in from the raid. How y'all doing? Howdy. I hope you're doing well today. Bridge raid. Hey, yo.
Found the raid message command? Nice. Hi Spencer, welcome in. Hope you're well today. Hello, hello. Thank you for the beauty check-in. I appreciate that. Howdy, howdy. We are doing some side quests at the moment. Shocking. My voice is going, so thank you for the hydrate, Hunter. We may not be going for much longer because my voice is threatening to give out on me at any moment. I hope your walking stream went well. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Atheria. I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV. We've been going for a couple of years now. Doing every quest. And I am in Stormblood. Early Stormblood. Very, very, very early Stormblood. We've been doing side quests in the Ruby Sea, of which there are many. But we've been making some progress today. Done heaps of quests. Did heaps of yapping too, so, you know. Hello, hello. Gosh darn, is Ath sick again? Nah, I think I just needed to warm my voice up better before stream. Although there have been flus going around lately, so maybe. That could be the case. We have to go do Itchy and Kitty stuff. No worries, Neri. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope your walk was slow and relaxing. Hope you get through this big walk easy enough. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Better not get sick, or else. Or else. Or else. How can I get sick when I'm fully sick? Anyway, yeah, we're doing a side quest at the moment to introduce the Confederacy to the East Aldenar Trading Company. The Confederates have been concerned that there's people impersonating East Aldenar Trading Company to avoid paying the ruby tithe. So we're here to investigate and see if the people that they've captured are in fact associated with these guys or not. Mistress Starbringer, what a pleasure it is to see you. How might I be of service of you to... Oh my goodness. I'm already... I'm struggling. I'll be so honest with you. What a pleasure it is to see you. How might I be of service to you today? Scarlet flag. A crimson flag taken from the main mast of a mercantile ship confiscated by the Confederacy. And inventory list. A sheet of paper listing each and every single item that can be found aboard the mercantile ship the Confederates recently confiscated. You would like to know if this flag or any of the items listed here came from one of our ships. I am afraid I cannot help you there. Kakimo, however, might be able to tell you. She is in charge of inventory and is currently stocking our ships at Pier Number 1. Alright, to Pier Number 1. You best ask Kakimo, as she is charged with keeping track of the cargo that is loaded and taken off the ships. To Pier 1... Atheria sick beer. It doesn't help that I also cannot sleep in lately. Huh? And who might you be? Ah, Mistress Starbringer. I have heard a great deal about you. Very well, I shall take a look at your flag and list. None of these items are even remotely familiar. It is as you suspected. You have been lied to. 'Tis a shame you were the one to ask. Had it been anyone else, I would have been easy thing to claim the ship and its goods as our own. Many of the items listed here are worth their weight in gold, and then some. With this, those men could have easily paid the tithe several times over. Wow, then why didn't they? You can sleep in over the public holiday. No, see, the problem is, Hunter, I physically cannot sleep in. My body refuses to sleep. I cannot sleep. It's not a matter of I got up to my alarm and I have to wake up. No, I don't have an alarm. I haven't had an alarm for weeks, months. I cannot sleep. It's driving me batshit fucking crazy, man. It's driving me batshit fucking crazy. And the worst part is, I will intentionally go to sleep earlier, and no matter if I go to sleep earlier, I will wake up. Like, if I go to sleep an hour earlier, I'll wake up an hour earlier. It's like my body's like 6 to 7 hours, we're done. That's it. That's it. You want more? Don't care. Go complain to someone else. I'm like even when Nyx does not come and wake me up, it is still a problem. Even when Nyx behaves, it is still a problem. I'm going crazy, man. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my goddamn mind over it. Anyway. Chloroform helps, I hear. You know what? I will take some sleeping tablets tonight and see if that helps. I will take my sleep assist tonight. If that helps. It hasn't. The nights that I've taken it, it hasn't helped. I just wake up at the same time but also feel like shit. So I still wake up at the same time, but I just feel even worse. Because I wake up groggy.
Such luxurious items can be rather hard to come by. So do let me know if your friends are looking to sell any of this. We would be more than happy to find a buyer for them.
For a price, I'm sure.
To think that you even have contacts within the ranks of the Confederacy. You are just as they say, a woman of many parts.
I'm sorry, what? A woman of many parts? Bro, I don't think I've ever heard someone describe that way before. A woman of many parts, damn. What is she suggesting? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I genuinely do not know what that means. Could not tell you. Alright. Let's go turn in this quest and then I'm gonna raid out. Sorry everyone. I am tired. And my voice will not be able to take any more quests. It's gonna fail very soon. I'm gonna go squeaky or something. Or raspy, more like.
You have made it safely back. I hope your trip to Kagane proved fruitful.
Mistress Atheria, you are returned. Very good. Now, if you would be so kind as to give the flag and list back to me. Here you go, bud. Huh. It is as we suspected then. In light of Mistress Kakimo's proposal, however, not even their evident guilt can sour my mood.
Indeed, this is fantastic news, sir. It is everything we had hoped for and more.
While certainly promising, we are not yet out of the woods. Mistress Atheria, I trust we can rely on your continued support. I have a feeling we will be needing it. Sure, yeah. How could you be sorry for being tired? I know. Look, it was a quest chain. I knew it. Well, we'll pick up with that tomorrow at the beginning of stream. Actually, I lied. We'll probably start off with some leave quests, and then we'll continue the side quests. Oh no, there's one thing I need to check. And I'm gonna be, sorry, before I finish, there's one thing I need to check. And I'm gonna be really disappointed. For once, I will be disappointed if the quest that I'm missing is here. I need to check if the Moogle quest has shown itself. Because I forgot to check earlier. Loki. Let's do his culinary. Well, I mean, hopefully the quest isn't here. I'm looking for a fish for his favors. That's our last quest. It's not here. We're safe. We're safe. False alarm. False alarm. I'm gonna go to Ishgard to remind me about doing the lead quest. Damn these Moogles. It's okay. False alarm. False alarm. I just had to check because I didn't want it to be the one day in the next 2 months that quest shows up. Alrighty, thank you all for coming along today. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good time. I hope you listened to my ranting and raving, my yips and my yaps. I hope you enjoyed my outline of the events that you can expect this year. For those who might not have been here at the beginning of stream, I will be doing a lot of events this year. Starting with, there'll be a Valentine's Day event coming up in February. I'll put an announcement in the Discord. I will also be doing a birthday event in March, which will be a art YCH. So there'll be a limited number of slots you can get for each of the designs. There's 3 designs, because I've already done it. It's ready to go. So there's 3 designs. And so there'll be a limited number of slots for channel points that you can use. And it'll be 1 art piece per person. So overall, 1 art piece per person for channel points. But if you would like multiple, or if you miss out on the channel points, they'll also be available as YCH commissions on my Ko-fi page. And so that's March. April, we will be doing something similar for Easter. There'll be some YCH, or there's at least 1. I've done the plan for 1 of them, but I haven't finished it. There's at least 1 Easter themed, Easter Final Fantasy 14 themed one. And so that's April. May is a surprise. You can wait to find out about that one. May, June, July, August, and September. I haven't settled exactly on what I'm gonna do, but I would like to do some more art streams that are Final Fantasy 14 themed. And then September, October is we have Halloween themed stuff TM. November we have Friday the 13th, and December will be holiday themed. So that is a summary of what you can expect event wise this year. There may be other things, we may change things around as I plan in more detail. We are March babies. Yeah, March. It happens that my birthday actually falls on a stream day this year. Oh, it's a Friday the 13th too. 13th of March. There you go, I didn't even realize. But anyway, maybe we'll do Evil-Ath then. Yeah, Kimgaby's here. Kimgaby's here. Yeah, maybe I'll do Evil-Ath then for Friday the 13th of March for my birthday. And yeah, that basically sums it up. All the cute artists in chat tonight. Yeah! I do have to give Victor credit for like the way that Victor runs his YCH events was definitely the inspiration for how I would mechanically run things. Because I like the way that Victor will do like a limited number of YCH available through channel points, and then if you want more then you can buy more. So you gotta lock in for Victor's YCH. That is true, yeah, that is true. It's like the Hunger Games over there, indeed. And you know what else? Kimgaby, I haven't posted it yet, but Kimgaby's done my new Valentine's art for Evil-Ath. So, you know, Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I haven't posted the announcement yet, but Kimgaby's done the Evil Ath art. It's cute. It's adorable. I love it. I love it so much. It's very, very cute. I did like the little squeal when I saw it. I was like, ah! I was like, oh my god! I love it. It's great. I'm very excited about my first event for the year. Very excited. But that is all she wrote today. Yes. Yes. I mean, like, all shy, like, oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. That is all she wrote today for our stream. We're gonna go raid Zebby. Zebby is playing Dark Souls, I believe. I believe. Zebby is still playing Dark Souls today. That's the one button. Good morning, Cake. How was your nap? How was your 3.5 hour nap, Cake? Does that mean normal Ath is the tsundere? No. Atheria tsundere bringer? Oh my goodness. Normal Ath is the yapper. The yapper. Honestly, they both yap though. They're both equally as yapping. Okay, here is the socials. If you do want to stay up to date with more announcements around events, or you want to chat, post memes, share pictures, arts and crafts have been going off lately. I love seeing the arts and crafts pictures. That's all in the Discord. I have a VOD channel where you can catch up on previous streams. So if you missed something, or if you've joined the channel more recently and you want to go back and see the last 2 years of the Final Fantasy streams, you can do that. They're all on the VOD channel. There's a lot of videos up there. I also have a Final Fantasy 14 channel if you want to follow and subscribe. So subscribe, like the videos. You know what I mean. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's very helpful. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys being here, watching me, watching my videos. It's very helpful, supporting the stream. Goth Ath could step on me, I'd allow it. I would allow it. I'd be okay with that. That would be cool. I mean, if you wanted to. Haha, JK, unless. Alright everyone, until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. Thank you all for being here. I will see you again then. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Take care.